Trying to figure out how to get all this stuff to work, but are live. There we go. I don't know if this is anything anyone's going to be interested in, but I have to do some pickups for this Andrew Murray book that I've been working on, Living a Deeper Life in the Holy Spirit. And I had about 80 views from my last one. That was me narrating, though. These are pickups, which might not be as interesting, but it might be interesting for some people. Figure I gotta do it. I gotta be in the booth anyway, so may as well just see if anyone wants to hang out while I do this. I also am gearing up. I should be finishing this book tomorrow, and then after that, I'm gonna mix it up. I've done several books on the Holy Spirit, several Christian books lately. So we're doing an experiment in Living Audio, and we are going to do a book with a compilation of poems from Edgar Allan Poe. And so that's called Poe, Tales of Madness, Horror, and Death. So it'll be interesting. It's definitely darker than what we usually do, but Poe is a really interesting guy, and we've had some pretty interesting responses with our stuff on like compilations and stuff. We did another poetry book not long ago, like a year ago, that did really well and is still selling really well. So we thought, why not try Edgar Allan Poe? So we are going to be doing that. Let me get myself all set up here. I have everything. So the way that pickups work is that I have a program called Positron, which basically flags the mistakes that I've made in the manuscript, in the audio, that doesn't match up. I have to go back through and essentially re-record the places where I messed up. For me, it is the least fun of all of this. It's kind of tedious, which is why I thought I may as well put this on live if anybody wants to just sort of hang out while I do this, because it's not super fun. But we got to get it done. We need clean audiobooks, right? We need audiobooks that don't have a bunch of mistakes in them. So I go through, I check out all the errors, and then I record all the pickups. And so I need to learn how to do my screen, but see, this is Positron. You can't see it because it's pulling on all the cables. But I'll get on here and I'll do these pickups for the audiobook. And it's a long, tedious process, but I thought, hey, drowsy Gutlin, thanks for joining. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of a tedious part, but it's just part of the whole process. And so we're going to do this. You should be able to hear where the mistakes are made, and then I have to re-record them. But I got to get myself all set up here before I start doing that. Should be fun. Let's see, we're on chapter 5 because I've done the pickups for some of the other chapters already. So I got to open this up. Yeah, you guys can tell like this channel. I don't have time to like edit and do all this stuff, and like I just don't have the fancy stuff that everybody's. You're up and coming. Oh, an up and coming rapper. That's awesome. I always wish I knew how to rap, but I don't have that skill. What kind of rap do you do? Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Check this out here because I made the original manuscript. I actually deleted a chapter from this book because it did not match Andrew Murray. It didn't match. I compiled this book, and there was a chapter, and I was like, this doesn't really fit with the rest of the theme of the book. Andrew Murray, Holy Spirit. But chapter 3. Chapter 3. Chapter 4. Osama. Chapter 4. Chapter 5. All right, okay, so I gotta get let's see. The Temple of the Holy Spirit. So I don't re-listen to the whole chapter. What I do, hello, Paula Jordans, thank you for joining. I'm not going to re-listen to the whole chapter. I just go through what Positron has picked up, and then I do, and some of them, like the Bible verses, I have to re-listen to just to make sure. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. Yeah, that's right. Temple. In him too there are three parts. Regard the whole temple, even to the utmost court, as sacred to his service. The utmost court. The outmost court. Whole temple, even to. All right. This alone will enable us. Okay, so minute 4. This alone will enable. I have to redo this sentence right here. Okay. This alone will enable us to regard the whole temple, even to the outmost court, as sacred to his service. Okay. So I record it, and then I delete the old part. As sacred to service. This part, like I said, is kind of tedious. But it's part of the gig that dwells within us. This alone will enable us to regard the whole temple, even to the outmost court, as sacred to his service, and to perfect our temple worship. There must be to us the meaning of our. Okay, that's good. Holy reverence. Let me say that I believe what he. God, one with the Father and Son. The faith of the indwelling through hidden presence. The faith of the indwelling through. Oh, okay. 748. As this thought fills the heart into my consciousness, whole being to him, he will in his divine, loving, living power shine into. Where is it? As I yield myself in silent. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm way ahead. As this thought fills the heart, the faith of the indwelling through hidden presence will influence. You know, I'm pretty excited. I have a new microphone coming. I have this microphone here. It's super nice. But this is a Neumann TLM 103. It's a great microphone, but I find for my voice it's like really hissy. And so, hello Marina Villa. My wife is from Panama, so I just automatically go to Spanish. But I have a new mic. It's actually weirdly a cheaper mic, but apparently it's going to sound better with my voice. We'll see. I mean, you guys are just hearing me on my phone, which I need to put my charger on here. Let me see if I can get this charger on so it doesn't die on me. There we go. All right. Let's see. As this. Okay. As this thought fills my heart, the faith of the indwelling, though hidden presence, will influence. This book will hopefully be live on Audible in the next couple of weeks. If you like Christian books on the Holy Spirit, this is going to be a good one. Presence. As this thought fills my heart, the faith of the indwelling, though hidden presence, will influence. The holy place will be rooted. I got to redo that. As this thought fills the heart, the faith of the indwelling, though hidden presence, will influence. I think that's better. Heart, the faith of the indwelling, though hidden presence, will influence. The holy place will be ruled. All right, that works. Thought brought into with every thought brought into subjection, the Holy Spirit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, that chapter is done. Stick a fork in it, right? I don't know if anybody likes these just sort of hangout things, but you know, maybe you're also doing some work and you just want someone to hang out with as you do your work. All right. Render it. Make sure it goes in the right folder. And oh, that's not good. Wrong title. Gotta render it. Takes a minute. And then we move on to the next chapter. This book has 20 chapters. That was chapter 4 or 5 or whatever chapter it was. Some of them are longer than others, so there's more like pickups and things like that. Where are we on? Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Yes, save. Open up chapter 5 and let's get to it. I love it whenever I have chapters that don't have any mistakes in them, which is not very often. I tend to have a lot of mistakes. Expected to keep it. Our reason of this is undoubtedly that the words... Nope. It's one reason of this, my friends, not our reason. Our reason. Okay. One reason of this is undoubtedly that the words have been wrongly understood.